Hey guys, Sethley here, back with another Apex Legends video. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Now in today's video, we're going to be going over all of the Season 8 map updates and all of the Kings Canyon obliterated changes and everything we know. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. But before I do, if you didn't see my video before this, we got a new Season 8 gameplay trailer and we were able to go over Fuse's ability. So make sure to check out my last video if you haven't seen it already. Alright, so starting off, they say Season 8 map updates. Kings Canyon has gotten a facelift and an expansion with an entirely new addition to the map's footprint. You can also find ecological cleanup and hazard outreach camps, explosive holds, observation towers, and more. So starting off, they go and identify their goals for Kings Canyon. They said when revisiting Kings Canyon, we wanted to tell a story that would extend over the course of a season while expanding the size of the map overall and introducing new rotations throughout. The catalyst of all of this was the epic ship crash in the north that opened up new gameplay, new real estate, and a story thread we could play off over time. To achieve this, we discussed what we wanted to resolve for Season 8 Mayhem. More attractive drop points in the northwestern part of the map, improved rotations of our northern locations to run off artillery containment and the pit, and they also wanted the easing of third partying, and they're doing this by adding an entirely new section of the map that never existed before, thus giving more options for the initial drop, and they're thinning out densely packed smaller POIs to give more breathing room and reduce combat choke points. That is great to hear, but they went on to talk about a new map mechanic that can create on the fly high ground to gain a power position. New armories scattered across the map to help you gear up quickly and requiring a bit of forethought when looting. Now onto the exact locations and new POIs that have changed on Kings Canyon, starting off with crash site. So it says Fuse's debut ended with an act of sabotage that has blown up parts of Kings Canyon and brought down a massive gunship. As it fell from the sky, it took an entire mountainside with it, so the ship's final resting spot has opened up a large, previously unplayable portion of the map. The lingering smoke can be seen clear across Kings Canyon, and the resulting fuel leak has contaminated and visually altered most of the area's water supply. Now ecological cleanup and hazard outreach has moved in to help clean up the mess. Now they say the ship itself is tall, king of the hill power position with multiple ramps scaffolds surrounding it to create a jungle gym of interesting gameplay. To the left and right of the ship are multiple eco stations that will provide teams plenty of breathing space and loot as they plan their assault on the ship. So that is definitely going to be a very big hot point with all of those eco stations with loot around. Then the crash site will also change up how existing areas are experienced. Artillery got caught in the destruction and now has an exciting backdoor entrance that takes you up into this new northern region, and we can see what it looked like before. As you guys can see, there's normal artillery, and then we got the new broken down artillery, which I gotta say looks really cool, and I can't wait to check out how artillery really is now. Now the tunnel of the east of artillery that led to containment has also been hit by the sabotage and now allows for a rotation from the north as well. These new openings should create all new gameplay scenarios as teams explore the northern section of Kings Canyon. So that tunnel does look pretty crazy now, and it opens up into that new area. Kings Canyon effectively becomes smaller with the destruction of Skulltown, but in Season 8, the new crash site adds back that real estate and then some, so it's even a little bit bigger in what will hopefully be a welcome play space in the north. So that is really excited. Now onto Spotted Lakes. So this is what it looks like. Let's go over it. This is the new area, and this is what it looked like before. So they turned Slum Lakes into Spotted Lakes, which is pretty interesting. But they said the devastation to the north has caused flooding to wipe Slum Lakes off the map. In its place is the new Spotted Lakes, which attributes its name to the unusual spots found in the flooded, contaminated waters. Echo camps have been set up and a huge field filtration dam has been built in an attempt to clean up and reverse the damage caused by the leaking fuel of the crashed ship. Even Kings Canyon's resident Leviathans have ventured over for a closer look. So the Leviathans have moved, and this POI is set up with the dam as the central landing spot to fight over and acts as a divider between the camps on the east and west side. So that is definitely going to be a new type of big area where you're going to get choked with a lot of attention and combat. But they go on to say the tent structures of Echo create some intense close quarter combats opportunities with fast vertical zip lines that take you to the tops of the tents for quick repositioning. In addition, we opened up another rotation into this zone from the pit. In fact, coming into Spotted Lakes at this high point now gives you access to a massive zip line that can take you quickly towards the crashed ship at your own risk. As you guys can see, it looks beautiful. I gotta say, the color of the water looks amazing, and I'm excited to check out this new area near pit. Now we got the uncovered bones. So one of the drawbacks to Slum Lakes was the difficulty in rotating to and from the POI. In changing up the area, we also looked at making it easier to access runoff and airbase. When part of the mountainside was brought down during Maggie's act of sabotage, a new pathway was revealed and ancient Leviathan bones were discovered, which is really cool. Now they say this new pathway offers a scenic rotation and an easy drop off into runoff, which in turn should make the northwestern part of this map a more desirable location. Then they go on to talk about the crossings. Situated down the length of the river are 3 Echo outposts that are set up to survey and test the water supply. The bridges create clear focal points over the river and lead to combat chokes in strategic spots. Now onto the observation towers. There are 4 towers that can be found in Echo camps. The observation towers are perches that can be raised to gain an overview of the surrounding area. They can only be raised once by interacting with its wall panel, but comes at the risk of revealing your position. The sound of the towers rises and can be heard at a fair distance, but provide a talented sniper an enviable position of power. Have no fear though, a stealthy legend can still surprise anyone perched on high through the deployed zip lines that take you straight to the top. Now we also have another new introduction to the map, which is explosive holds. It says when the ship came crashing down, several mobile armories that were being stored in its cargo bay were lost and scattered across Kings Canyon. Although they require security clearance to open them, crafty legends have discovered that a well-placed ordnance can blow these doors open. So you have to use a grenade granting access to weapons, ammo, and valuable attachments. Everything you need at your fingertips as long as you're willing to part with a frag, thermite, or arc star. So that is really interesting. The explosive holds are kind of like mini vaults you don't need a vault key for, you just need a grenade. Now we have a little bit of spot the difference. So they said throughout the development of season 8, we kept listening to the community and breaking down the experiences and the combat encounters that people were frustrated with. As a result, you may find the occasional building or even town gone missing, which is crazy. So this building, as you guys can see, has gone completely missing, which was a huge choke point. A lot of fights ended up happening there, but then they said one sweaty choke point was the farm, and I'm assuming this is what they're talking about. Although small in stature, it has been called out as a frustrating spot to travel through and fight in. Removing it allowed for more breathing space between towns and one less hotspot for people to ambush from. You may also notice that the bunkers from season 5 have all caved in during Maggie's sabotage, but don't worry, the new explosive holds have more than enough weapons, ammo, and high tier attachments to loot. While you may no longer get ambushed from above, you still have to watch your back as you blow the hold's door open to get that precious loot. We hope that these and other minor adjustments we did this season are well received improvements, and that the storytelling we're trying to inject into this season's map will transition nicely into our mid-season update. Let us know what you think. And I gotta be honest, I'm gonna let them know what I think right now, and you do the same in the comments below. I am super excited for this. I did not expect this at all, and I think it is an amazing addition, and they've done a lot of things that I think the community has asked for a long time and will agree with. But I'm excited to see how the meta of Kings Canyon changes and the rotation, especially with that new area behind artillery in the northern part of the map. But that's pretty much all for this video. Make sure to comment down below what you guys think. And if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. But it's been your boy Sethley, and I'm out.